Hello and welcome to Nat1 Presents the podcast. Hey Nate. Hey Chris. How's it
Hey.
going?
Good. It's going.
How you
Going,
feeling?
I've been better, Nate. I've been better.
Just better?
Yeah.
I get that.
I saw Mortal Kombat.
I did too with you.
I know. Just being conversational, Nate.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Um,
What did you think about it? For quick, because we're going to do a bonus episode for
yeah.
the Patreon members about our full review of Mortal Kombat the movie. But just for like a quick thought, what are you thinking about it?
I was a little disappointed. There's definitely some cool stuff. Definitely a lot of great references. A lot of they imitated things from the game and reference it all the time, so it's cool. But Sonya is trash, and a lot of the dialogue, the plot is a little weak, and then the dialogue is really weak.
Right.
Kano's back must hurt from carrying that entire movie.
I agree with you because I thought Sonya was just trash. She was like a porn star actress out there trying to do something. I don't know how she got that job. And then some people love her, which I do not get at all. Chris, did you see the movie?
I have not.
Oh, well, I'm not talking to you then.
Yeah, I preferred the first Sonya Blade better. But so I don't know. That was my summer blockbuster if there was one.
Right.
And
I
then
still enjoyed it,
it was fun. Yeah, we talked a lot of shit during the movie. It was
Right.
great.
I called 3 different scenes before they happened.
Nate is really solid at right before the one I recall is it starts to Sub-Zero enters an area outside in Los Angeles or something, and ice starts to form, and then he leans over, he's like, but it's July. And then someone's like, but it's July. And he did it 3 different times in the movie. And so, I mean, it goes to show 1, how bad the dialogue is. But then 2, Nate's just.
It's a hobby of mine guessing what they're going to say in movies. So today we're going to do a Call of Cthulhu campaign. But before we get to that, something that scared the bejeepers out of me happened the other day. So Roscoe is standing over by the corner of the door. And he talks to himself when he plays or whatever.
Sure.
But he was having a full-blown conversation with the corner of the door. And I was like, what the hell is he doing, man? And
I don't want to kill my parents.
No, he's just blah, blah, blah. I couldn't really understand. But at the very end, I understood him clear as day. He's like, okay, bye. And waving to the door. And then so I asked him, who are you talking to? Oh, the orange slime ghost. I'm like, the orange slime ghost. You were talking to the orange slime ghost in the house. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Immediately freaked out. I was like, Megan, we got to do something about this. I think that was wrong.
Yeah, I got a new house.
Yeah, something's going down here. So I asked him to draw it. And he's 2. So it's just squiggly orange circles. Still terrifying.
Still terrifying.
Still terrifying. So I do think the house is haunted. We're going to have to do something about this.
Your younger one seems. I've not really interacted with him, but he's really intense.
Oh,
the stories you tell me, he's all or nothing.
Exactly.
Full on crazy or really just full on crazy.
Yeah.
Seems to take after you.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
One of the games that we just started playing, well, actually, I don't want to play it, but he wants to play it, called I'm Gonna Smash You, where all he does is say, I want to smash you, and then proceeds to jump on my head. And that's a game we play.
Yeah.
But back to the story at hand. I'm super excited. I dressed up, for those of you who can see on camera. I'll put my hood up when I become the keeper.
And real quick, speaking of those who can see, I'd like to thank our newest patron, Zach, who went ahead and became a subscriber and can now watch our shenanigans in full HD.
Thank you, Zach. You're the best. We haven't done this in a while, so you're probably a number 1 fan right now.
Number 1, Kyle.
Number 1.
Number 2,
Yep. Sorry, Kyle.
for now.
You've been bumped down. Haven't
He'll
heard
be
much
back.
from you. No comments or anything lately, right?
Actually, he went through all our videos and commented the other day.
Well, son of a bitch.
All right, you're both number 1.
Yeah, you're both number 1, especially in my heart. But today we're going to be doing a Call of Cthulhu. It's going to be carrying on with the original story. We're bringing back a couple characters that people seem to enjoy. Nate's character of Rusty, the old security guard. I will be playing Harry, and then Chris was actually going to join in with us a little bit later with a new character that we're bringing to the story. But the name of this one is Geriatric Ghosts. It's great. You'll love it. I promise. I worked really hard on it.
We're very excited if you can't tell. We didn't get the memo to dress up, but we are really pumped for this story. Yeah, I get a lot of good feedback about the Terror Exhibit episode. I really enjoyed playing Rusty. That one you cracked me up a number of times, especially in character, which I thought was funny. So happy to revisit them. And yeah, again, thanks to all our patrons. We have a third mic now. Roleplay for one doesn't have to be for one because we have a third mic. And so happy to have Chris on board.
That's one of the reasons I dressed up too, because now I have company, like
like I wasn't enough.
Well, it's just, I got to play so
Right.
many characters, but now I can be like the keeper.
You're still gonna play like 90% of the characters.
Come
on. Let's be real.
All right. Okay, are we ready to start? Questions,
so.
comments, concerns? Okay. Just the top off the bat, we do change things up a little bit from the rules as written.
Deal with it.
Sorry. Deal with it.
We're not sorry.
It's fun, okay? So if you're a rules lawyer and you love Call of Cthulhu, do that in your game. Don't bring it to our game. Just letting you know.
Very confrontational, but yes.
I will fight you about
We'll
it.
fight you if you argue about our rule set or lack of it.
We're here to have fucking fun, and you're going to watch us. Now, sit back and enjoy it. Have a good time. Now, this first section is I have labeled as the old folks' home. The outskirts of Arkham lies an old 3-story tall medical building, originally supposed to be the Arkham's newest hospital, complete with new age technology and a psychiatric ward. But due to funding losses and word of mouth that the building was going to have a bunch of psychiatric patients in Arkham, it got nixed. And so the building was kind of left to rot there for a little bit until one day a man named Cecil Shackle, a millionaire philanthropist and adventurer, came to a revelation. On one of his adventures, his grandmother became incredibly ill, and he thought to himself, I still need to be able to go out and adventure. And what about other people? What about people who don't have the funds like I do? So he decided to dedicate his time and effort into building up this old building into basically an old folks home, or what else did I put? People who are incompetent and can't really do anything for themselves. So he built this place.
It's a hell of a marketing pitch right there.
Right?
For the incompetent and people who can't do it themselves.
For the elderly. It's the very first of its kind. Because usually I did all the research on it. Usually there was some private places that would do like old folks home stuff, or like basically you were left up to your family back around the 20s and everything like that. Also, a side note, I looked up fluorescent lighting because I really wanted fluorescent lighting in this building. It wasn't commercially available until 37. So that instantly pissed me off. Just a side note for those of you at home. I did the research.
You always do the research, Nate.
Okay.
Looking at censuses and fucking fluorescent lighting history.
I want to be believable enough where even if I'm making shit up, people will be like, well, he's done his research.
Well, he did his, fucking, it checks out on
He
paper.
did his fucking due diligence. He's set. So the place has been open for about 6 months already. Business was slow at first until word of mouth got out, and then reviews came in, and things are looking great. Families all over the East Coast are asking Mr. Shackle to take in their loved ones. So now we're going to enter into Rusty and Harry driving in a car going towards the home. Little bit of backstory. Something happened to Rusty's wife. She passed away.
God bless.
I guess we can just pick up from there. What do you say, Rusty? You excited to go to this place?
Harry, it's like a resort but for older people. I hear the puzzles are exquisite.
I think you're going to do real good there. I'm really sorry about your dame, your broad.
Yeah, we're not all meant to be on this world forever, Harry. Just like you're not meant to stay at the retirement home with me and follow me around.
Well, I offered you numerous times you could stay at my place. I know it's only a 1-bedroom apartment, but I stink real bad and I don't really do dishes or anything like that. But you could stay with me all you want, Like you can give me foot rubs and stuff after a long day.
I don't want that.
All right, I understand. Well, this place looked really nice from all the brochures that I got.
It looks pretty robust. I heard that they couldn't opt for the fluorescent lighting, but other than that, it was pretty solid.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed too. It seems like the new age thing, and a place like this is supposed to have the newest of the new, and they didn't come out commercially for another couple years now. So I'm pretty upset about that. Thanks for bringing it up again, Rusty old pal.
Yeah, no problem.
But be sure to know, okay, if anything's wrong, you can call me. I'll answer my phone right away as long as I'm not driving, because it's quite a drive from Arkham. And I'll be here. I'll come visit you every day if you want.
Harry,
Yeah?
I'm tired. I'm literally going to this place so that I can take as many naps as I want, as frequently as I want, for as long as I want. Can I nap now?
Yeah, go ahead and close your eyes there, Rusty. We'll be there pretty soon. You close your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay, you take a nap. the whole time you're driving while you're trying to nap, I think you're used to it now because in this time period that your wife passed, Harry's been there for you. He's just like humming the whole way, and that's as quiet as he can.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the tune.
so you guys are leaving Arkham, and the drive is a little bit out there through a bunch of woods and forests and everything.
This is really remote, Harry. I mean, my eyes are closed, but I can tell. I can just tell by the quietness and the bumpiness of the road.
They said that was one of the best things about it. It's so far away from the city. It's super quiet and comfy out there.
Yeah, I want to get away from everyone, everything, and just finally have my time in the sun.
I understand that completely. People really bug me, even though I don't have a lot of friends, but I'd like to make some more friends. Actually, people don't bug me at all. I really love people. I love being in the city, you know?
Yes, Harry, I know.
Okay, cool.
I worked with you for many years after I was going to retire, and for some reason decided to stay on and basically be your professional babysitter.
And I really appreciate that every day you taking me under your wing like that. You know, like that was my first night there, and what are the chances that something like that was going to happen?
It all feels like a dream now, you know? Like, sometimes I ask Harry, did that even happen? You know, did you really, whatever, turn into that monster and rip that woman to shreds?
Probably not. I think we might have been slipped some drugs or something. We were hallucinating. I've been reading an article about peyote out west, and then they make you see things and stuff like a vision quest, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it's that, but thanks, Harry.
Oh, no problem. You know, someone could just sneak peyote into a cupcake or something. You never would have known, except you didn't get cupcakes on the day of your retirement, which is kind of sad. You didn't even get a card or nothing like that.
It was my second retirement, and they still did not give me a card, Harry. How much work does it take for everybody in the department in the museum to sign a card?
Oh, look at that. The building's coming into view. And there's a big clearing that opens up off the road and surrounded by forest and now this big open lot. There's a large stone 3-story building. It seems really out of place amongst the whole nature backdrop with the ivy covering it up and everything like that. And you get the vibe that nature itself is like constantly trying to like reclaim this place as its own. Like the way the ivy's climbing up on the walls and like the plants seem like they got cut a little bit ago, but they're already starting to grow back and onto the thing.
Harry, does it seem to you like nature's trying to reclaim this place?
I would say that would be a great way to describe it, you know? I mean, look at that ivy just trying to like crawl up there and crush it. You can barely see out of some of those windows.
It represents figurative, Harry. See, the ivy is people I don't want to talk to, and then the structure, the foundational building, keeping the ivy out is this. Well, actually, literally, it is the retirement hall, keeping everybody out, so that I'm inside of it alone, with no one, not even you.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You're good now.
Okay. As Rusty and Harry pull into the driveway, they are greeted by a nurse and an orderly of some sorts. And she comes up to meet you. Just so everybody knows, I'll just explain it now. The nurse's name is Mrs. Lana Chris. She's in her late 30s, blonde, extremely attractive. The orderly is a Mr. Brutus Montgomery. He's in his early 20s. He's very bruiser-looking kind of guy. Scar going down the left side of his face, jet black hair.
I'm not afraid of him. I've met his type. All bark and no bite.
I want a picture in my head too that like his jaw kind of like sticks out a little bit. What do you call it? Underbite. Lana greets you as you open up. Brutus will take your bags. Please follow me and we'll check you in and show you to your room.
Just like a hotel, Harry. I already love it here.
Oh, you're gonna be very welcome here.
Yes, that's what the pamphlet says. Thank you.
I was actually reading off of it. So, oh wow, Rusty, this place is huge. Can you live here all on your own? You sure you don't need any company or anything? Like, I can move out of my place and come stay with you if you
Harry,
want.
how old are you? You act like you're 12.
I think I'm 30.
Holy shit, I actually thought you were way younger. I literally imagine you as like a baby.
No.
With like giant legs following me around screaming.
My mom says I only went through a half of puberty and she's still waiting for the other half to kick in.
Yeah, bless her heart.
I got like 6 armpit hairs. You want to see them?
Nah, one.
Oh, okay. So as you guys approach, there are 2 large wooden doors leading into this building, and they are engraved with a very intricate design. There's an hourglass in the center, and then circled all the way around it is like a life cycle thing. So there's like a infant, there's children playing, there's adults working, circling around, there's old people just sitting on a bench having conversation, and then finally there's like a couple and the wife seems to be pregnant, standing over a gravestone.
Wow, that's really graphic.
And then it just
really-
wraps back.
They really just like illustrate basically the tragedy of getting old and dying alone.
Yeah, I didn't think about that at all. When I see that, I'm like, wow, I wish I could really do some cool art, you know?
You did like the mural exhibit a lot.
I loved it. And then after
So
that,
much that you started painting on it, and then we got in quite a bit of trouble. I thought we were going to lose both our jobs.
finger painting, it's the new thing, I think. No one's doing it. You know, I figured I could be the first guy.
You like the, yeah, sure. Stick with the Play-Doh, I got you.
Don't stay behind too long. Follow me. Follow me. As Miss Lana is walking you over to the place. As you enter the building, for those of you at home, picture a kind of a mix between American Horror Story, the asylum, mixed with the mansion in Resident Evil 1. So it's very grand. There's a large circular staircase set in the center of the room, a double circle staircase that goes around, and that leads to the upstairs. Very front center, there's a reception desk, and then off to the side there is a hallway and then a couple offices, and then on the other side there are another long hallway that leads to some of the rooms on the first floor.
I'm imagining like the place from Jurassic Park where the like the T-Rex comes in at the end.
Yes,
But
yep.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So like there's it's all marble floors. It's really nice. There's some plants and stuff. There's a couple statues.
Or they're trying to take back the place. Narrator.
I thought it was a good description, and you keep bringing it up. Let's see. Okay, so Nurse Chris walks behind the desk and grabs up a couple folders. Let me see. Rusty, was it? What was your last name?
Grimes.
Rusty Grimes. Rusty Grimes. I knew a Rick Grimes. He was pushed over a ledge by some trash people. And that's
Yeah,
when I
that happens
stopped.
a lot.
That's when I stopped watching that show. Oh, here it is. Here's your file. Okay. I have your room already set up. It turns out you will be on the second floor. We saved the first floor for the more.
The old incompetent
Yes,
ones.
the
Yes.
incompetents.
I'm highly functioning.
I can see
You can
that.
basically just leave me alone, and I'll just do my own thing in this little castle resort thing you got going on
Well, it
here.
sounds like you're going to be a lovely guest here, Rusty, and I'm excited to have you.
I can't wait to spend my last days here.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. Grabs your folders, checks you in. Okay. Rusty, I guess I'll go now, and then I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Is that sound okay?
Oh no, you can skip the last second part. You can just go.
Oh.
This is here. Come here. Bring it in. Bring it in, kid.
Oh, this is the first time
So
I've ever been hugged.
he's gonna like, oh no, that's not what's happening.
Oh, no.
He just kind of patted the shoulder.
I almost felt loved for a second,
I love you in my own way.
and I appreciate that,
It's
Rusty.
about at arm's length.
I'm gonna miss you for this next 16 hours. I'm not gonna be able to see you.
That's really not necessary, please. Is there a guest list, ma'am? Like an approved list of people to come in and out?
I'm afraid he signed all your documents for you, so he is your sole guardian for
God
legal
damn it, Greta.
reasons.
She's so fucking lazy, that dumb bitch. she literally just gave her all the paperwork and let him sign for me. Now I have literally no control of my life, and it's just like a 33-year-old man, baby.
Your wife loved me, and she also left me your pension.
I hate that.
Okay, very well. Just exit, please, young man. And Mr. Grimes, if you will follow me upstairs to your room, that would be great.
Yes, I cannot wait for my solo, individual, one-person room to spend my life with.
Ooh, about that. With the amount of money you received from the pension that Mr. Harry is giving us,
A very respectable amount.
it
from
was
the-
very respectable,
the
I've been
Arkham
told.
Museum of Arkham. You might have heard of it.
You are signed up for a split room.
Son of a bitch.
It's with a man named Bruce, and he is also an ex-soldier. So I'm sure you guys, based on your charts, will get along fabulously.
Well, I guess that's not so bad. Us soldiers, we kind of get each other. You know, we've been through the same thing, like the same battles.
Exactly. That's why we do half-ass research here at the Shackle House, home for the elderly.
Did you call it the Shackle House?
Yes,
Okay.
because his name's Cecil Shackle.
I just got that. Yeah.
Okay. And then so as you're actually going up the stairs, there's a huge, large oil painting of Cecil Shackle himself, and he has an exotic fur robe on, maybe a leopard or something like that, and he's got like a big shotgun in his hand, and just like as you're walking up, the eyes seem to almost like follow you as you go. It's like one of those creepy kind of deals. Actually,
Yeah, I used to have shit like that at the museum all the time. Oh, here we
I'm
go.
gonna put my hood on since it's getting creepy now. All right,
Spooky.
there we go. Yeah, that's spooky. All right, here we go. So you pass that. Now I can't really see you. How's that?
Behind you.
How's that? All right, no hood. We tried.
Okay.
Okay. As you're walking up, give me a spot hidden check.
That may not be. That's a fail.
Fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just so excited to be here right now. Not paying attention to every little detail.
Okay. Yeah, you just walk by and you notice like before the rooms actually start, there is like a broom closet over there is what you notice. And then you just keep proceeding down. Here we go. Here we go. Did I skip too far ahead? Second floor. Okay, so just FYI for your information.
Yes, I know what FYI means.
You are sharp-witted, Mr. Grimes. The third story is still currently under construction, so it's off limits.
Oh, am I going to hear noise all the time?
We have had a couple reports, but it's nothing to be alarmed about. We think it's just pigeons.
Oh, okay. But no construction going on.
No, nothing like that at all.
Like
We've kind of
jackhammers or whatever.
we've had to
else.
put it on hold for a little bit, but
Why?
just here financial reasons, really. You know, like we open our home to even those that are less fortunate, and they pay what they can. And with those kind of funds, we don't really
Well,
have.
I paid
means.
a lot more than most can. I just want to clarify.
You did pay about the medium amount.
Wow.
And then also at dusk, we do incorporate a lockdown procedure here so that nothing bothers the patients. We don't want visitors coming in at night.
Mhm. You listen, Harry?
He's gone.
Oh, I miss him already.
So we the doors will not be opened back up unless, of course, there is an emergency like a fire or anything like that. So if you're outside when we lock the doors, you're stuck out there till morning, and where they will be reopened.
Wow, that's pretty. Okay.
We
That
take
sounds super secure.
We
actually.
take safety very seriously here at the
Yes.
Shackle House,
Yes.
home of the elderly
And the less fortunate.
and
And the
incompetent.
median. And the median.
and the
income.
poor and whoever else you want to throw in here. Facility be locked down. Blah blah blah. Done. Emergency. Okay, now follow me to your room. Boom 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 boom. Follow the rifle. I jumped ahead on that part. Okay, so as I told you before, you will be sharing a split room. I am sorry to tell you about that. You'll be in room number 14, which has a very nice overlook of the hedge maze garden below. So go ahead and unpack, make yourself comfortable, and then I am going to continue my rounds.
Okay, it's been very nice to meet you, Miss Lana, whatever your name is.
Chris.
Miss Chris, yes.
It's like kiss, but with an R.
Okay, I can spell, but thank
Okay,
you. I
no
just can't
problem.
remember things.
Okay, and then it's only a couple more doors down. She kind of like walked you pretty much there. And you open up the door.
Before that, I'm just gonna say like, yeah, Harry, I know you're not here right now, but this is kind of what it's been leading up to, and kid, like you're the closest thing to a friend I ever had, and I'll never tell you, but yeah.
I picture him like outside, like looking up to your window, like, I heard that, Rusty.
God damn.
I love you too.
I go,
Just look off to your left and just.
I got lost.
where's the bathroom?
Okay, that didn't really happen. Okay, so you walk up to the door, and then you are greeted by. That's you, Chris. Like, describe yourself, your name, and your character, please.
Right. So, how I'm envisioning this happening is Rusty comes and he opens up the door. He's got his own keys or whatever. And off in the corner, have my own like setup, just like one of those big high back chairs, and just like a little fire, probably in the trash can,
Okay.
going. It's just there, snoring away.
Okay. What do you do?
Is that safe? Miss Chris, dumpster fire is allowed in the room. Hello, sir. My name. I'm not good at these kind of things. I'm a soldier, and Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad. I'm gonna just cover this fire up with something.
Who are you?
So like as I get close, you like
Yeah. The warmth of the fire just wakes up.
Well, it looks like we're going to be roommates, Mister. I'm Rusty. You?
Oh, I don't care if you're rusty or not.
Okay. Well, we're off to a great start. Listen, I'm a soldier. You know, I'll keep to myself. I'll kind of use that corner. You have your corner. Can we just agree not to light anything on fire in the room? That's really. I didn't think we'd have to set that rule today, but that's really the only rule we need to have.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure Miss Chris can sort that out. I'll just be over here unpacking. Please don't light my stuff on fire. Thank you.
So as you're unpacking, you get all the way done. Nothing exciting happened or anything like that. You're free to go about the manor, if you will, the Shackle House, and you can explore. There are key points if you want to just walk around and look around, or whatever you guys want to do. It's up to you.
I'm going to open a window first because it's getting a little...
Get some of that smoke out.
Yeah, a little smoky here. I'm going to go down and check out some of the facilities. How long have you been here, Mr.
Bellsworth.
Mr. Bellsworth? Is this your first day as well?
No. I've been here for I don't know how long.
This place just opened. I think like a week or two ago. They haven't even finished the third floor.
I have a very bad memory.
You were supposed
Are you
to-
one of those dementia babies?
You're supposed to arrive a couple hours before Rusty did. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was married to a liar. So-
Used to it. Okay, so let's see here. So the first floor has some small offices, the two long hallways filled with room, large metal doors, small windows in these rooms, and that's pretty much it. It leads to some of the key points. No. So there is the hedge maze out back. There's a large bathroom area. There is the library. There is a rec room. There is a dining hall. With the dining hall is adjoined to the kitchen and access rooms. And that seems to be about all I have here for now. So you got the third floor you're not supposed to go to, second floor with your rooms in it, the first floor, and then connected to the first floor are all those things.
And there are some rooms with like the less stable people on the first floor
Yes, on the first floor, yeah.
as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Bellsworth. I'm gonna go check out the rec room. I have a penchant for puzzles, if you know what I mean.
Puzzles, you say?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I knew we'd find something common.
Two old dudes getting all worked up about puzzles.
Oh, fuck yeah! This one's of a Victorian house with a flag on it.
Love flags.
So you guys work your way down to the rec room. It's pretty easy to find. There's signs everywhere because it is an old folks' home. And inside the rec room are two large fireplaces built into the walls. And just basically like a little, it's also like a little reading room. There's tables and stuff to write on and do things like that. And there's also a radio in the corner of the room.
Ah, yeah, radio. Have you listened to this before?
I don't listen to those things. Not anymore.
Yeah, they're kind of spooky. I don't know. Where's the voice coming from? I don't know. Just...
Oh, I don't know. I'm a little deaf. Feel hard to hear.
Oh, that explains a lot of your answers recently.
As you glance over at the radio as you're talking about it, flicks yellow a little bit and then goes back.
Okay.
That's it. So it's what so you guys just hang out in the rec room for a little bit doing your puzzles?
Yeah, we're gonna bond a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to grab one of the tables and very slowly move it over towards the fire.
Oh, see, you're remodeling already.
I like fires.
Okay.
Please, Mr. Bellsworth, an orderly comes in. Do not move the furniture. Again, you've only been here a couple hours and you're rearranging everything. We can't put the furniture so close to the fireplace. I'm sorry to tell you that. Again, and then they leave and go about their rounds. Like they just poke their head in and they're like, son of a bitch.
A little pushy around here, am I right? I mean,
Bunch of dickheads.
yeah.
Okay, is there anything else you guys want to do before it starts getting dark out or anything? It's up to you.
No, Rusty wants to go back and continue to unpack, and he's tired from Harry, and that's really
There's like a ring in your ears, like I sure do love you, Rusty.
It's like he's still here. And my
Ears are
heart.
just on fire. Oh.
And you're gonna do the same thing, Bruce?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go back, unpack. Let's say it's starting to get a little bit dark now, and get ready for bedtime.
Bruce, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put on my gym jams. And did you hear that kind of crazy thing? Like, if you get locked out, they keep you out all night. I mean, not like we'd go, perusing through the garden or the hedge maze late in the middle of the night, but that's pretty. Make sure you don't go on one of your crazy sprees and just disappear at night. You might get,
Well, my crazy sprees.
the kids are saying it. It's catchy,
The kids.
Yeah. Well, no, there is a kid who literally follows me everywhere. You're gonna meet him. He's probably gonna show up tomorrow, even though I asked him not to come.
In fact, I'm counting on it. Kind of looking forward to it. Okay, so you guys talk for a little bit, and then finally you kind of break off and fall asleep. Both of you feel like you wake up a little bit, and then you're still kind of together in this room, but everything seems kind of off. So you feel like you're there, but you're not. It's all kind of warped and dark, and you kind of like start doing things without really realizing that you're doing it, and you both get up together, and you can talk to each other. It seems like, if you want, like you can converse with each other, like by getting head gestures. You seem like you're both kind of together in this. But as soon as you open the door that leaves the room, it turns into a cave, and this cave is dark tan colored, but there's like torches lining the walls and everything like that, and it leads to like a narrow passageway. And both of you give me a listen check.
oh, that's a bad one.
That's terrible.
Mine's a fail too.
I got
fail?
a perfect
Yep.
100.
Okay, you guys don't hear anything, but you can kind of see the flames from the torches on the walls flickering if you were to go further down the
Can we
tunnel.
have like our own thoughts? Like in our
Yes,
head?
yep.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to, you can talk amongst each other and everything like that.
It reminds me of Nom.
That's it. That's all he says.
Nom, it's the 20s.
Oh.
Well, shit.
The Great War.
The Great War. Well, that was like super long before that.
No, because it was the Great War before the 20s, and then the World War II happened in the 40s, about. Right?
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay. My bad.
That sounds about right.
Right?
I like that you researched fluorescent lights, and I guess you knew more about wars.
I asked Corbin about that shit.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
Corbin, does this make sense? He's
He's
like,
an
Franz
expert.
Ferdinand? Yeah, it's World War One. I'm like, okay, cool.
Whatever.
Okay. So yeah, you guys can talk to yourselves, but you're kind of like still being drawn to the end of the tunnel as you're walking. Give me another listen check real fast as you're kind of pressing into both of them, please.
Fail by 1 point.
So for those of you at home, Chris is fairly new to Call of Cthulhu. So we have things called a push, where you can push your luck, where you can stop and really listen. But if you push too many times, something bad can happen to you. Or you can use one of your luck points to basically get down that point. So however many luck points you use, you just take it off there, minus it, and then you can add it to your roll to make sure you pass.
I'll push it.
Okay.
That's just rolling again, yeah?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. That's a pass.
Ooh, awesome. Okay, so as you guys come closer, you passed 2, right, Nate?
No, I failed.
Oh, you failed?
No, I'm not pushing.
So only Bruce can hear.
I pull out my hearing horn and put it in my good ear.
Come again? You can hear whispers coming down the hall. It's in English, but it sounds almost gargled and muffled a little bit. And you can make out some words here and there. But that's pretty much all you get.
Those kids, they don't enunciate, They just can't understand anything they're saying.
It's almost like talking to someone with the mask on for Corona.
Yeah.
You're like, I understand you're talking to me, but what the fuck did you say? And then as you push forward, there is one cloaked figure that you can see from behind wearing a pitch black cloak. And then there is another cloaked figure wearing, this time, a brightly colored yellow cloak.
Does the cloaks resemble like anything from the museum incident but many years ago?
It looked...
Miss Winters.
Give me a check on that, actually, and see.
What kind of check?
What do you got? Is there what do you got?
Well,
You know what? Just give me a knowledge or, an education check.
Okay.
And is it anything that I would notice with my occult
Yes,
knowledge?
go ahead and roll for that too, as well.
It's a pass. Just a regular pass.
Okay, you, Rusty, remember that cloak looks exactly like the same kind of material and color that was used when Miss Summers, I believe her name was
right.
doing her ritual.
Okay.
And that's what you can remember from
I
that.
think mine is a tie.
Oh, so you get it.
Okay.
From what you can tell is like it's definitely occult in nature, the way the cloaks are shaped and everything. But you can't really pick up what branches they are. It almost looks like they're from two different sects from what you know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. As you do get closer, you can finally start making out what they're saying. And both of them are talking amongst each other. You can't tell who's saying what, but you can hear them pretty clearly. And they say, the humans have found a way to hurt us, using an old form of magic from the demigods that came from our first sleep. Our brother believes it's time to sleep again. Let them forget again. They're so good at forgetting. I do not wish to sleep, but if he's asking, he's telling. I have so much more I need to do. God, I wish I could read my own handwriting.
Oh, it's a problem.
Oh yeah, sorry. What's our deadline? Brother says that all children, brothers and sisters, shall be asleep by the next moon. Very well. I will make arrangements till we wake, brother. Till we wake. And then after that, the cave around you starts to like twist and conform and break apart. And then now you guys are standing inside of a small farmhouse. And then give me a just some kind of check that you're looking. I don't care, whatever you want to use. Just
It's definitely a pass.
okay.
Mine is definitely not a pass.
So Rusty, you notice by looking out the window here in this little farmhouse that the area surrounding it looks an awful lot like the area that they cleared for the Shackle
Shackle?
House.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost like the environment's trying to take back the farmhouse.
Really throw down my pencil. Greta would be proud of me. How dare you make fun of nature? Okay. Yeah,
He was actually saying that though to Bruce because Bruce wasn't there for his other rants.
Okay. Okay, and then you look over, and there is the same man in the yellow cloak is over a workbench of some kind, and he's just muttering to himself. I have to sleep, but nothing says I can't wake earlier. Who's there? And he stands up from what he's working on, and then give me a spot hidden. Ooh,
I'm like you the other day.
Yeah,
I got a
extreme.
perfect 100 and a perfect 1.
Mine's gonna be 21, which I think passes. Yep.
Perfect. As he stands up and turns around to confront you, you notice that he is working on the box. It's just it looks pretty much exactly like that. It's opened, and it looks like he was carving some kind of runes into it, or maybe adding like different compartments or things to it, just from what you can tell from a glance. And that's such a good fucking roll.
I want to do another check. Once again, because the Miss Summers did present the box with me. I remember because I didn't get a retirement card. So I want to see if I remember.
Perfect.
Like,
Yeah, give me just education knowledge.
I'm going to use 7 points of my luck to pass that.
Perfect. You do remember it clear as day. It's pretty easy to remember that box that was flaunted in front of your face instead of a retirement card. And that is the exact same box that was used at the museum that Miss Summers was looking at.
I would like to pull a gun on him.
Okay.
Being woken up from my sleep. thrown in a cave, and then all of a sudden I'm in a farmhouse and someone's accusing me of something.
Bruce, I got a bad feeling about this. I don't have enough time to explain the whole story, but a lot of this is reminding me of a really odd experience I had.
Go ahead and
Pull just like a handgun out from my like.
Do you want to shoot?
Gown.
Are you gonna shoot him or just?
I was just gonna point it at him for now.
Okay. Let me see. He said, "Who's there?" And then, company. Only in your astral, huh? No matter. I've met you before. And he's looking at you, Rusty.
Yeah, you stay away from my astral.
But it was in another place. Very well. I must bid you adieu for now, but you two have fun. Oh, and if you wake me early, I might spare you. So have a good night. And
get out of here.
With that, his cloak actually opens up and you can see his piercing yellow eyes staring back at you. And it almost seems like something's moving under his skin, like pushing out and like slithering around. God.
Creepy.
And then with that, I always say that the cave starts, or no, the farmhouse, excuse me, starts to like crumble down and break. And then both of you wake up.
Bruce. Did you just experience what I experienced?
I shit myself.
Oh, well, no. That's. I dreamt, and man, it just must have been a bad dream. But I remember these people in robes, and they were the exact robes from the museum. And then there was the box from the very bad night at the museum. And I have a bad feeling about this place. I don't know if we should stay here, Bruce.
I mean,
and what's that smell?
I see aforementioned shit in my pants. I recognize those cloaks too.
Oh, what are they? I don't know where they originate from, but people who tried to threaten me and my friend Harry, I told you about him, he's a good friend. People who tried to threaten both of us at the museum, like genuinely tried to kill us. They were wearing those cloaks, so it can't be anything good. But where do they come from?
Do I know where they came from? I just know that they're from like separate things, right?
Right, and you know that they're connected with different occult activities that involve different gods.
Okay.
So actually, give me another occult roll, or even just a knowledge or education roll.
It's a pass.
Okay, you do know that they are from different gods. You were able to verify that. So based on your dream, it was probably two different gods talking amongst themselves. You know that.
Can't really remember who, but I know they're from two different gods they worship.
Oh, I don't want to sound all this, Bruce. I think like I came here to be left alone, not to fucking deal with some fucking higher power. You know, higher power I want is the Grim Reaper taking me to my sweet, sweet Greta, who left everything to Harry for some bizarre reason. But listen, I think we should get out of here. Last time I saw this stuff, it was a bad night, Bruce.
I don't know if we can get out.
What do you mean? Oh, fuck.
It's starting to break dawn right now, so the sun's coming up and everything. But give me a listen check, both of you, even though you're two old deaf people.
Can I borrow your little?
A 91. Nate is deaf.
5.
Ooh,
or no, 6.
Super pass, extreme. You hear a lot of rustling and bustling outside of your room right now. It seems like, from what you're hearing right now, it seems like everybody in the whole building is walking up and down on your floor outside of your room. Like something's going down.
Barricade the door.
I was going to go open the door.
You going to go open it?
Yeah.
Okay. You open it up, and in fact, everybody on the second floor is out in the hallway. They seem to all be gathered about something, and they're all whispering amongst each other, and they're kind of like looking at something.
Can I see what they're looking at?
Yeah, you go and inspect it?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up closer and you fight your way through the crowd a little bit, and there seems to be a body draped over, like a sheet draped over a dead body that's just laying in the hallway there. Looking around, yeah, that's pretty much it, unless you want to investigate any further in that.
Yeah, I'm going to pull the sheet off.
Okay, it's...
Bruce, no.
It's actually, what the fuck was his name? Brutus Montgomery, the orderly.
The guy with the like overbite.
Yeah. Who brought up your bags, and he's laying there like stone cold dead, and like some of the older ladies after you pull the sheet back are like, ah!
You haven't seen death before, you know. Some of us went to war. We brought death.
Miss the nurse comes up. Please, gentlemen, please stop right now. Can you cover Brutus, back up, please, until the authorities get here. There's no reason to cause alarm, people. These things happen. People die every day. This is an old folks' home after all.
Jesus Christ, Miss Chris.
There's no reason to get up in a tizzy, please.
I did not pay the medium income amount to be murdered in cold blood.
No, it was probably an accident. That's why the authorities are coming to investigate. Now, please, everybody, shoo, shoo, shoo. No reason to stay here. Everybody else kind of like starts stepping away from the body since they were told to leave. But it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. If you want to ask around or like investigate the body even further, it's up to you.
Let's split up, Bruce, and do a little bit of recon. I'm kind of good with the ladies, or at least I was back. That's what Greta told me. And Harry, for some weird reason.
Sure.
Okay, so Chris, just give me a general spot hidden on the body.
No, medicine or anything like that.
No, yeah, just a spot hidden for now.
It's gonna be a fail.
Okay. Overall, the body just looks like a dead body. Nothing too extreme or anything like that. There are a couple like weird-looking scratch marks, and if you want to investigate with medicine, you can on that. But in overall,
I mean, I'll try.
Okay, that's all we can ask for.
That's a fail. That's a big fail.
There's some scratches on a dead body, and that's all you're picking up from him. And then anything else you want to do to this guy, Brutus?
I'll tuck him back in. I'll not put the thing over his head. We'll just tuck him in.
Tuck him
gently.
in. Make it look like he's just taking a little nappy in the hallway. Okay, perfect. And then Nate, you're gonna walk up to some elderly women. Okay.
Well, hello, ladies.
Huh?
I said hello. Do you know why this Mr. Underbite was... What happened? Who was the first one here, and what did you see? How did you find him?
Oh, that would be Susie over there. She's real gossipy.
Okay. Well, then she'll be the perfect one to talk to. I'm done with you. Goodbye.
But you're so handsome. Come back. I sound like fucking Harry. Yeah. Supposed to be an old person. Sorry, I'm not good. I'm not
It's like a distant cousin, like great aunt of...
Right. I'm not like
Harry.
Jim who does great old ladies. Sorry, okay? Okay, so you go and talk to another lady, Susie. Go ahead and roll for me on your charm or whatever you want to use on her.
So I hear you like to gossip, like a dumb broad.
I love to gossip. I gossip as much as I smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot from what I could tell.
A lot.
So, how do you find this, Mr. Bruce Underbite?
What's it to you? Are you interrogating me?
Well,
As she lights up another
I'm trying to
cigarette.
get to the bottom of this.
Oh, I see, but you're the new guy here. What's he matter to you? What did he do? Just bring your bags up for you?
Yeah, that's what he did for everybody. Also,
Okay,
why are
I'll
you
tell
talking
you.
like me? Are you trying to be? Are you intentionally trying to mimic me?
No, I'm not. I'm Batman. All right, I'll tell you. Since everybody wants to know something from me.
Who's everybody? What are you talking?
People always come to me for information. I'm known as
We've been here a day.
Nosy Susie.
Why does everybody think they've been here?
What do you want to know? I walked out of my room and there he was, just dead on the floor.
So you were the first one to see him.
Of course I was.
So you're suspect number one.
No, impossible. I'm too old and my voice is too smoky.
That's true. We hear you coming about.
Yeah, have you heard my breathing? I think I got emphysema.
No, that's you'd be lucky to have that.
What is it you want to know? There's a murder last night. It's obviously a murder. A man in his health with that kind of underbite just doesn't keel over in the middle of the hallway. Think about it.
He could crack walnuts with that mouth.
Yes, that was the first thing that crossed my mind as well.
I just need to know. You didn't hear anything. You didn't see anyone. You just walked out and there was a dead body on the ground.
That's correct.
I already want a refund. Bruce, we're getting out of here. I am done with this.
I have more information if you care.
Oh,
A lot of stuff.
Nosy Susie.
That's why they call me Nosy Susie.
What else you got, Susie?
Okay, let me give you the rundown of everything that's going on here since you just got here and I'm Nosy Susie.
Are those notes?
Yes. She whips out a little notepad. This is everything that's been going down in this place. I'm thinking about escaping, but I have nobody else out there to take care of me, so I'm stuck here.
You are clearly insane, but I'll amuse you.
Just a little bit, but I'm still here on the second floor, so that's a plus. So, note number 2, besides the murder last night. Every week, someone goes missing. I don't know what it means.
We've been here all day. I'm very confused about the timeline. I
Well,
know you all have dementia, but
The place has been open now for about 6 months.
Okay, so me and
Are
just
new.
me and Bruce are new. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Every week someone goes missing. I don't know what it means. It could mean that they're old people and they just die of natural causes, or it could be something more sinister. I don't know. I'm just nosy Susie. Number 3.
Oh, you know.
There's rumors of monsters in the woods, hence the lockdown at night. Coincidence? I think not.
I'm gonna like look at Bruce and be like do like the cuckoo. Like,
Yes, exactly. There's not one cuckoo clock in this entire place. Coincidence? I think not. She writes that down like you just brought up a good point. Number 5. There are rumors of the staff conducting black magic. I don't know when or where. And they're rumors.
who did you hear the rumors from?
Okay, I just made it up. But still, I'm letting everybody know.
No, Susan.
This one's a real rumor, though. Are you ready for this? It's a doozy. I've heard it from at least 5 people. There are screams that come from both the floor of the lobby and from the 3rd story. She's like looking at you with like crazy wild eyes, like, you fucking impressed? Like, yeah. Old lady with nothing else going on.
I think we're good here.
Okay.
But you are very intuitive. I will keep checking in with you and we can compare notes. Mine sane and legible and yours not.
I put a star next to this one. It's super important. The pills that we take, they suppress dreams. I don't take them. I've had dreams of a faceless demon ripping men to pieces and yellow, endless sea of yellow fields.
Wait, what's that? You say yellow?
Yellow. Just the color. Everything there is saturated yellow. It's fields, it's the sky, it's the water. Everything's yellow in my dreams. She's like giving you like
yeah, insane eyes.
Listen, Susan, I know you don't got nobody, and, well, I can unsee why, but you might be best to get out of here if you can possibly do that.
in the middle of your conversation, orderly kind of like starts coming up. Susie, are you at it again? Leave the new people alone, Susie. Nobody wants to hear anything about your antics. He's one of the occultists. Just look at him.
I'll see you later.
She puts her notepad away and like scurries away. So the orderlies come up and they're trying to secure the area, and they're like, actually, give me a listen check to see if you overhear him or not. I don't know how, both of you, I don't know where you guys are standing or what.
It is a fail for me.
I passed.
Okay, so Bruce, you overhear that. All right, guys, we need to like clean this up as fast as we can. Go ahead and get on the phone and call in some of the night crew to come in. They can work this shift, and we can lessen up the night crew a little bit. We need like at least 3 more dudes in here. We need to get this place on lockdown until the authorities get here, and we can get rid of this body. And they're like, up. And they get to work and everything. Give me. Okay, so you guys are still standing in the hall, kind of. They're moving the body now out of the area. So give me a spot hidden from both of you again, please.
2.
Nailed it.
7.
Perfect. You notice that he has like a weird, lightly colored tattoo on his arm.
Of what?
It's a symbol of some kind. Like, give me an education check or an occult check from you.
I'll push it.
It's a good pass.
Pass.
I failed my push.
Okay. You're trying to like really remember. You actually get knocked down by one of the orderlies, like pushed down, like move it, geezer. And you remember that those symbols do look familiar to the ones that were used in
The ritual?
Yes, because I'm sure you're gonna remember things like that. Like it haunts you. In your
I've been
nightmares.
trying to put it in the back of my head for a long time. Bruce, I can't hear very well, clearly, from my last few rolls, but I do remember things, and it's all looking pointing bad.
Pointing bad.
Pointing bad.
Pointing bad.
Pointing bad.
Okay. And with such a good spot hidden, I'm just going to throw it out there too, that you notice that same mark, as you're kind of walking, I'm going to say you're walking with the body, like following it along after you saw the mark, you're like trying to get it more inspected. You look over and glance over at that cabinet from earlier, the cleaning closet, if you will. And the same symbol is etched underneath the lock mechanism of the doorknob.
back to my room.
You're gonna go back to your room.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom. When you go back to the room, there is a letter left on your nightstand table, Rusty.
Okay.
And all it says is, "Please, something dark is coming." What did I mean by? Oh, okay. Sorry.
What do I mean by dark?
Yeah, sorry. Something dark is coming. The staff must be built by tonight. I can't say any more, but good luck. And P.S. Trust in the gods.
Susie.
Yeah. Does it look like Susie's handwriting? Because I saw her notebook.
Give me a roll on it.
50-30. What kind of roll are we thinking?
Psychology
Yeah.
or spying, whatever you want to throw out there.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
It is. It's a fail either way.
A fail? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it just looks like female handwriting, though.
Okay.
You got that much out of it.
Okay.
It's definitely not neat enough or clear to be a man's handwriting. Man.
I want to draw the symbol and show it to Bruce and be like, "Does this mean anything to you?" Boom. Does this mean anything to you?
Does that mean anything to me?
Roll an occult.
It's a pass.
Ooh, it is a pass. That is the symbol for Haster, and that's all you know about it.
I do recognize that. It's in one of my books. It's a Haster.
You surprised me. When I first moved in, I thought you were just clinically insane, but you know quite a bit about the occult and dark things. I just
Fires
remember.
and books and puzzles.
Yeah, that's what hells yeah. All right, listen, I don't know. This again, I saw that symbol. I saw that box. I saw that, those two gods, the yellow god who looks like he had something in his skin or something.
Jaundice.
Yeah. And then the other god. I don't know. I think we got to get out of here. It's still daylight. We have time. If we leave now, we won't get locked in here a second day.
Well, where are we going to go?
Anywhere but here, man.
What about nature?
I know.
Might overtake us.
Yeah, that's a good point. I need to, I wish I could get a hold of Harry.
You wish to go call him on the phone?
Yeah.
You can. There's a phone down in the
Yeah.
lobby that you can use for such occasions.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I don't need to roll for a phone call.
No, you can call him.
I know his number.
Yeah. You got it memorized.
On that speed dial. Even though
Ring. Hello?
Harry,
Oh, Rusty, how's it going?
listen. Remember that night we were talking about just the other day? We were talking about the museum.
How could I ever forget? That was our biggest bonding moment ever.
It's all happening again. I'm concerned for my safety. I'm concerned for my roommate's safety. I need you to get here, stat.
I'll be right there. Click. It's about a 2-hour drive, so Rusty will be there in about an hour.
Harry will be there.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Harry.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. 2-hour drive. Harry will be there now. So as you're waiting for him to arrive, are you doing anything or anything like that? Either one of you.
Now might be a good time to kind of explore around a little bit, get our bearings.
Did he see the note that was on my thing about the staff?
Did you show it to him?
Yeah.
I figured that's what you probably drew the thing on.
Look at this. Look, sorry, I drew something on the back, but read this. What does that mean?
Do I know anything about something connecting Haster and a staff of some kind?
You know what? Just give me another occult. Ooh, a 2?
Yes.
Dang. You do know that, let's say you know that there are supposedly weapons that could destroy not the gods themselves, but definitely the creatures that these gods make. And just from that note, that's all pretty much you can get from it.
No. I'll convey that. And there's some kind of weapon to deal with this.
But where would we find that? They don't just keep it in the puzzle room,
Maybe in the janitor's closet. They got
Actually,
locks on that
that's
one.
a good point. That symbol we saw, it was directly under the handle of the broom closet. You look really crafty. Can you finagle, break into things, lock pick?
No. Not at all.
Okay. Wow.
I do have a gun, though.
I would draw a lot of attention. There's gonna be extra orderlies and stuff now.
Nosy Susie's like, somebody say gun?
Somebody say gun, and then just like footsteps away. She has like a newsletter that goes somehow she like prints and distributes this stuff like on a regular basis.
I'm picturing her like on your door with like a glass and her ear up to it. What are these news guys saying after all that gossip?
But she's doing it like the glass the wrong way. It's not even like
It's like I can only hear my heartbeat. I'm a terrible detective.
All right, before we do that, let me see. Back in my day, I was a little, I was a janitor, I was security, so maybe I could finagle it a little bit.
so I'd like to go over to that broom closet and maybe a mechanical repair and try to see if I could like.
Yeah, the closet right now is unlocked, and you kind of open it up right away.
I'll stand guard outside while he goes in and looks.
Bruce, got my back, my 6.
And give me a spot hidden.
Let's pass.
A pass. You do notice that on the far back, so this is just a normal janitor closet that you're familiar with. There's supplies and everything in here. But on the far back, there are weird etches on the floor that looks like this back wall is movable somehow.
Bruce, come in here real quick.
I'll pop in and close the door behind us.
2 old guys in the class.
I really hope that didn't lock.
No, it didn't.
Look over there. Does that look like etchings? Like, does it look like a natural wall?
I assume I recognize
Yeah,
it.
because he's pointing it right out to you.
Yeah.
You can also see that. No problem.
It looks like we might be able to move this.
All right, here, help me out. My back's pretty bad, but you're disposable.
Give me a strength roll, both of you. Or if one of you wants to do it, and then you can have advantage, whatever you want.
I failed.
I got a 3.
Super 3. Okay. Rusty's
my
no
back.
help at all. Grabs his back.
I'm
And
just gonna grab a broom and just jimmy it in there and try to shove it open.
as you're pushing on it, you can tell that there is something locking this wall into place, and that it's like you can push and push, but it's not going to budge at all. But there's something you have to do to like kind of unlock it, probably.
Something's locking us to the wall.
This is batshit banana crazy, but you got like a pen or a marker or something?
No.
Okay.
I got a gun.
I'm gonna look around. Is there like a?
Yeah, I know we've got the gun.
Yeah, there's like loose paper in here, and let's say there's a clipboard with like an inventory sheet on there you can flip over.
Yeah,
and use.
I'm gonna like draw the symbol and then just like press it against the wall.
Nothing happens.
Oh, that's all I got.
I guess look around the room for like something to indicate like some mechanical means of opening.
The only thing that seems to make sense is when you open the door, the lock itself on the doorknob and door handle seems to have a third locking system inside of it, inside the door, if that makes sense.
Like on the door jamb or
On the door handle itself. So like
Okay.
on a doorknob or whatever, you have the piece that comes in, then there's the deadbolt lock. And this one seems to have some kind of third rod that connects to do something.
All right, I got an idea. Susie, I know you're listening. Come in here.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
All right, listen, I need you to do some reconnaissance, all right? There's clearly a key that opens this door.
Uh-huh.
All right, I need you to ask around. Has anyone seen any weirds, like orderlies with special keys or anything like that? Or you stand post and watch and see if anyone goes in and out of this closet.
I already know exactly what you need.
Oh.
It was the dead guy. He has another key that he uses. Sometimes he'll walk in there and just grab supplies, and other times he'll insert the key even though it's always unlocked and go in there for hours and hours and not come out. I know because I stand in this hallway for hours and hours waiting for him to come out.
Susie, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
No problem. That's why I'm here. I'll be in the shadows.
I like that, which is just gonna be the fucking tutorial that we like ask like when we're stuck.
It looks like you need a key.
Susie, get out of here.
I would check downstairs in his office, maybe.
Just like the paperclip thing from fucking Word, but if she was fucking insane.
Looks like you need to check the spelling of that word.
So what do you guys want to do?
So what, we saw them carry off that body, and presumably did they?
Bruce, did you hear what they were talking about earlier? I heard some muttering, but I couldn't make out what the orderlies were discussing.
they were talking about trying to get more guys in.
Did they
Deal
say
with
where they
cleaning
were
up the
gonna
body.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did they say where they were going to store it, the body?
No. Maybe.
Susie. All right. Well, my guess is they're not gonna just. I mean, we're in the middle of nowhere. They probably don't have a fucking ambulance outside. Like, maybe I go snooping around. And we find the body. We take that key back.
Good idea.
Let's split up.
Not a terrible idea.
So you guys work your way downstairs, and you can see 2 orderlies are kind of standing post at one of the offices. It's kind of out of the ordinary for them just to be standing guard outside of an office.
Oh, orderly, I seem to have pulled something on my back while relaxing in this wonderful shackle estate. Could you take a look?
That's not really my job. I think you should get Nurse Chris to get involved with that.
Oh, she's a nurse, too.
Yeah, she's a nurse.
Wears a lot of hats.
Yeah, she's a receptionist / nurse. We got to pay for all these orderlies around here. You know, not a lot of money rolling in with all these medium wages coming in.
Hey, all right. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go find Nurse Chris.
Okay. You find her. Yes, what seems to be the problem, dear?
My back is bothering me. I need some firm, strong hands. Someone come and reset my lower lumbar.
Oh, perfect. Orderly. And then one of the orderlies that was standing guard comes over and like, could you rub this man down, please? It's his only 2nd day here, and there's already been an accident of some sort, and I'm sure he's stressed out. If you would do me a kind favor and just give him a gentle massage to kind of ease his tension.
How big is the guy that comes in?
Pretty big. I'd say like my build, kind of.
It's like, okay.
Yes, that would be great. If you don't mind, nurse, it'd be great if maybe you could step out of your own office.
Oh, yes, no problem. I'm more than happy to,
Only thing
help
more
out.
fragile than my back is my pride.
I understand. Very well, very well. I have to go make my rounds anyways and go check on the baths and whatnot.
That's right. You do a lot of things here.
I do fucking everything
They
around
need to
here.
pay you a lot more.
I didn't want to, have more people around here. Just one female NPC is all I really wanted. So we got Nurse Chris / receptionist
And
Chris.
Susie.
Yeah, and Nosy Susie. Yeah, she leaves the office, and the orderly is in there with you right now.
Okay.
Wait, is Bruce with you?
Yeah,
too?
where's
I
Bruce?
figured that I'm not going to be in there with
Oh
you.
no,
I
I was
figured-
hoping you could like distract. Oh, okay.
I have an idea of what I want to do.
Okay.
So you go along with your thing.
All right. I'm gonna. It's you have to reset the lower, the lumbar and the discs. It's gonna just really just snap it in there and.
All right, I'll rub you down, old man. But then I need to get back to standing guard. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Okay. All right.
He starts rubbing.
I'm like obnoxiously. I'm not actually in pain, but I'm like obnoxiously yelling, trying to get Bruce's attention. Like,
This really hurts. Orderly, mad.
Roll a listen. Because I'm going to say her office is right next to the office that they're keeping the dead body in, just for giggles.
oh, nice.
Right, it's just right next door.
It's a pass.
Yeah, you heard it perfectly fine. His code to you.
I'll try to kick in the door.
There's still one more orderly right there.
I'm still going to try to kick in the door.
Okay. Sir, what are you doing?
I'm trying to kick in the door.
Is that allowed around here? I'm kind of new.
Yes.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll strength to kick in the door.
It's a pass.
Ooh, all right. You kick open the door and it flies wide open, and the dead body is laying on top of his desk. This is his office or whatever. He's the head orderly. And he's laying on top of his desk. The sheet's still covered over him. Are you sure you're allowed to do this?
Yes.
They told me to stand guard for some reason. Who are you?
I might need another orderly over here.
Just then, Nurse Chris walks by. Orderly, Bruce right there will stand guard. I'm sure of it. He's a good gentleman. He's an ex-war hero. He's not going to be getting in any trouble. Can you go in there and help with Rusty, please? That would be great. And then she keeps walking down the hallway with her clipboard like she's fucking busy. She's got a lot of shit to do.
I want to enforce that by pulling out my gun and standing in front of the door like I'm on guard.
All right, I can see you have this under control. I appreciate it. I'm going there and help with your roommate, I guess.
Okay.
And then he leaves and goes into the fucking door for some fucking reason. Who knows why?
All right, I'm gonna go search the body
All
real
right,
quick.
give me a spot hidden.
With the gun in your hand.
Yeah. I'm
You
using
can do
the
a
gun
weapon
to
handling
poke around
to
and
make
stuff.
sure he doesn't set it off.
Oh yeah, give me a handling too. Okay,
I
you're
got
so
a
you're
22 for spot
okay. You
hidden.
crushed the spot hidden. Give me a handling on your gun.
Is it handling its own stat or is it just the gun one?
It's just the gun number.
Okay. Yeah, I passed.
Okay, perfect. Nothing even happens. With the spot hidden, though, you do notice that there are, to the right of you on the rack inside this office, he does have his keys hanging up. And there are a whole ring of keys on there, but one of them is an all black onyx key. And it does have the same symbol as the one that was notched in the doorknob upstairs.
Ooh, perfect. I'm going to take all the keys.
I knew you were
Every
gonna do
single
that.
one.
Okay, perfect. You now have keys to every place in the building.
Cool. I'm going to go stand in front of the door again and pretend like I'm guarding it.
Okay.
I'm sure. In my head, Rusty's like, I'm sure he's going to give me a sign when he's all done. But in the meantime, I'll just keep having these male orderlies.
So now you
I think you're almost there. Oh.
Now you have two male orderlies just rubbing you down, trying to basically comfort you because they care.
You're so close. That's almost the spot.
Wait, what are we really doing here? We're so close. What do you mean by that?
I'm just a crazy old man. I'm going to go now.
All right, you take care. All right, if you have any more problems, please talk to Nurse Chris and don't bother us anymore. We're busy.
Yeah, you did good work, boys. I hit the spot. That's great. I'll see you later.
And then you walk out, and then obviously the orderlies look over at Bruce and they're like, all right, we can take it from here. What happened to this door? And then he starts arguing with the other orderly.
I'm just going to salute and walk off.
That was a mighty fine salute. Were you a soldier? Please.
Yes.
Oh, so was I. The Great War?
Yeah.
Hey,
So was
Rusty,
I.
what's going on?
Harry, thank God you're here.
What's happening? You told me to come, and I got here as soon as I can.
Isn't it a 2-hour drive from here?
I got here really fast. I floored it the whole way, and then at one point I ran out of gas, so then I ran the whole way, and then I had to hitchhike for a little bit, but I made it.
Wow. See, this kid. There is nothing that gets between him and stops him from his goals. All right, so we're on to something here, and I'm gonna fill Harry in on everything.
Okay.
Just give him.
Wow, another mystery. I can't believe it. We're so good at finding mysteries like this. It's like we're some kind of investigator. And I love your new friend here. He seems kind of dark and mysterious a little bit when he keeps brandishing that gun, but I don't mind one bit. I used to have a gun until Rusty took it away from me.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to take away his gun.
I can picture you Okay, so what are we going to do from here now? We going to use that key or anything?
Yeah, that's it. But let's not say it so loud in front of everybody.
Nothing but quiet from me, Rusty, sir.
Imagine
pockets.
just angry scribbling from the shadows.
Who's this young kid? Did he even check in for visiting hours? You guys work your way up, and then you insert the key into the closet, and it makes a large ka-chunk, 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 3 times. And then you open up the door, and now the whole back panel of that closet is now opened up, and it leads back, and there's candles lit back there. I don't know why the fuck they would leave candles still lit in a wood room, but that's how it always works in the movie, so that's how it's working in my imagination. And
It was part of the locking mechanism.
yeah,
It was
it
just, a
automatically
little lighter
lights the
that-
candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. Wow, that's amazing. They can't even get fluorescent light bulbs in here, but they can have shit like that. Can you believe that, Rusty?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe. you know?
Right. It must be some kind of black magic again or something.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I think we're seeing the symbols. We're seeing the book, or the box. We're seeing the robes. All right, it's like deja fucking vu, Harry. But this time, we're not going to be surprised. I'm not going to lock you in a box. This time, we're going to get ahead of this.
Okay, I'm ready. More than ready. Well, you know how to spell ready, Rusty. I'm at a loss for words right now, but I'm ready.
Yeah, I got you, Harry.
I'm ready with you too, Bruce. If you need me to do anything, I'll do it. I'm here for you.
He will.
You're like
won't
my
ask
second
him.
grandpa now.
He'll just do it.
Just gonna pull the gun out. Just hold it.
Rusty, I don't think I should talk to Bruce anymore.
No, actually, he does that to people he likes.
Oh, okay, excellent. I feel so included. The room opens up, and it's got the candles and stuff. There's also an altar up there, and it has a book that's opened up. And then also hanging on the hook is also this kind of dream catcher looking talisman thing hanging up there.
Nah, I don't know shit.
Nothing?
No, it's a fail.
Okay.
Harry, does this look like anything from the museum? That we remember anything related to any of the exhibits? We saw a lot of things in our day.
Right. If there's one thing I remember, it's squiggly lines, and these squiggly lines look a lot like the squiggly lines that Miss Summers used.
Harry, with your young virtue, or not virtue, whatever, with your hands, why don't you grab that dream catcher thing?
Oh, very well. And then
I'm going to stand over here from a safe distance.
yeah, he takes the dream catcher off. And it's kind of tingly, but I feel good about it. Maybe one of you guys should have it.
I'll go grab it.
Okay.
I go grab it and try to inspect it closer because I couldn't see what it was before.
Okay, perfect. And Nosy Susie is outside. Just
Fucking transcribing
what's
the
going
adventure.
on in there? Go ahead. Yeah, give me another roll for it.
That's a pass.
That's way better. You know that this is a talisman that you wear, and for the sake of gameplay, when you put it on, it bumps your magic points up by 10.
okay.
And then you take another look at the book too with a roll like that, and then you can see that there is like English notes next to it, and inside the ones that have been translated, there's only about 3 spells that have been translated, and you now have those from the book.
Okay. Cool.
So just like that, you're gonna wear a dream catcher and walk around with some magic-y giggity words.
Yes.
My kind of guy.
Mm.
My man.
And then either one of you give me a spot hidden. Ooh,
6.
crushed it. Okay, you find a small journal entry and stuff, and it basically lists like something's coming. It's very like worse than Nosy Susie's notes. There's things that need to be locked away upstairs, and then there's like small hand-drawn notes
Upstairs.
of the different statues in the main lobby and things like that.
Harriet, do you remember what they said about the 3rd floor when we came here?
They were not supposed to go up there because it's under construction.
I think that's exactly where we need to go.
I agree with you all the way. I will follow you to the ends of the earth, Rusty. You're like
I know, that's why I called
grandpa
you
to
first.
me.
I don't even know why I came to this place. I should have lived in your shitty apartment.
You should have, and then we wouldn't have had to deal with this shenanigans.
You know, with my pension, you could have afforded probably a better apartment.
I have a gambling problem.
Learn something new every day.
I owe a guy named Big John a lot of money. Most of it came from your pension, Rusty.
God damn it, Creta.
So you guys work up to the 3rd story?
Yeah.
Okay, Nosy Susie's following you from the shadows. There are some of those foldable iron gates up there blocking it off, but you have a whole ring of keys.
Yeah.
So Bruce,
Yes, I do.
Bruce unlocks it, no problem, and you guys work your way up in there.
Hells yeah.
And then it's dark, it's unfinished. There are even some patches of the ceiling that are still opened up. There are plants crawling into the thing. It's almost like nature's trying to retake it.
You swag.
But as you go further down, you notice like nothing's really complete, but there is a large black sarcophagus looking thing made of like onyx material, almost like the same material the key was made out of that you used. And it has sigils on it, and it's wrapped in chains. And it's kind of just hanging there, like suspended up in the air, this thing. And yeah, give me a spot hidden on it, or if you want to do an occult on it, whatever you guys want to do looking at this thing.
I'll do a cult.
Okay,
I'll
an
do
occult.
spot hidden.
Okay.
I'll use a point of luck.
Okay.
To make
And
it
I pass. Just a regular pass.
Okay. So you notice, Bruce, with your occult check, that the symbols written on this are meant for housing a creature of some kind. It doesn't tell you exactly what, but there is something sinister inside this onyx sarcophagus, and like these symbols are keeping it inside at bay. And then you notice, Rusty, that it looks like a bottom corner of it has been cracked open, and there's a small hole that kind of leads inside. It's hard to see, but with your pass, you can definitely tell that it's been broken off, and it might have been the piece they even used to make that key out of.
Yeah. I communicate all that with my.
Hey. And I'm going to look to Harry, point the gun at him, point the gun at the sarcophagus, and say, "Don't touch."
All right, I promise I won't touch it with your gun.
Well, but what if maybe we insert the key into the sarcophagus? Like I don't know. I wish you had not. Your car hadn't broken down, so we could have driven away from this place.
I know. What are the chances of that, right?
Very, very inconvenient.
I should have put gas in it. Who would have thought these things need gas?
God damn.
Leaded gasoline, 1920s. Everything's got lead.
What else is around this or anything else?
No, there's really nothing else. The anchor points from it's actually connected directly to the stone, and I don't know how anybody could have got this thing suspended in there. It looks heavy as shit.
I don't want to fuck with this. Susie, come here.
Yes.
What
She
do you
followed you the whole way.
what do you make of this?
This is my first time ever seeing it.
It's pretty spooky, huh?
I've seen spook. You don't know what kind of dreams I dream, man. Not taking those pills with the fields of yellow.
Actually, what kind of dreams? Tell me more. And what do you see in your dreams? Anything
Battles.
specific?
Battles.
Which ones?
Humans versus gods in fields of yellow and blood.
You're fucking loony. Forget
They
it.
had a spear of some kind, and they were stabbing the gods themselves. Just yellow ichor just pouring from their mouths and eyes and ears.
All right, you don't have to breathe on me so hot.
Oh, sorry, I'll go back to the shadows.
Harry, I didn't show this to you, but someone left me a note. I don't know who. Looks maybe like feminine of sorts or something, and it mentioned something about assembling a staff.
Uh-huh. What could that mean? Like a staff, like a group of people? Like a group of people that work here? Like that kind of staff, you think?
No, I don't think so. I think
No.
it was like, I don't know, maybe one of those, like, remember the arcane weapon relic exhibit?
Oh, yeah, I
like
do
one of
remember that.
those,
They had a
one
bunch
of
of staffs in
those.
there.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, how's that stick a bunch of people, you know?
Yeah, I don't beats the hell out of me.
I'm sure you could beat someone with a staff.
Okay, it was just an idea.
Oh, okay. But I looking over your note here, it says something about gods or something like that. And did you notice there's a lot of like weird statues around this building? I went around like touching a lot of stuff before I left the other day, and they have a lot of different statues around here and things like that. They all resemble like different gods or like stories of gods and things like that, mythology kind of stuff.
Maybe we can recognize the two gods that we had from our dream, Bruce.
That's Tessifera.
I don't know what you just said.
I think he's having a stroke.
I think so too. I'm gonna take that as a yes, and we're gonna go check it out. He's, like, Bruce is both highly competent and highly incompetent at the same time. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna get. He's either gonna like have the forethought to grab a whole set of keys, or like shit his pants and mumble things at me. Like, I just don't know. It's a mixed bag.
Okay, so where are we going from here?
Take me to the statue. Did you see any that looked like? And I described the ones from our dreams.
No, nothing like that. But I'll take you to the statue I was looking at. And Harry takes you downstairs, and there's two statues actually. There's a bust of Adonis, as it's labeled, on the little pillar there, and then next to him is a large statue of Venus.
I want to do like a spot hidden, see if there's anything around.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a spot hidden.
Sorry. Let me re-roll one. I'm gonna use more luck and pass.
Okay.
7 points.
With that, you notice that there are some kind of tracks that lead. They're hidden within the marble itself. It's almost like some kind of scuff marks kind of tracks that look like the Venus statue pushing towards the Adonis statue. Both of you give me just an education, knowledge check or an idea check to make things easy.
It's a no for me.
No?
I think that's a pass for me.
Ooh, pass. Okay, perfect. You know the story of Adonis and Venus, and you know that she warned him that he was going to die on the next hunt, and he didn't listen. He's like, "You're just a dumb broad." He went out and hunted anyway, and then he gets stabbed by a boar, and then she comes in to him immediately after he gets stabbed, and she's like, "I told you so." Typical woman, you know.
So this is calling it crazy, but let's push this statue as if she was whispering some kind of "I told you so" kind of bullshit in the other statue's ear.
And you both get on or I guess all three of us. I'm not even gonna have a roll for that because three people would be able to push.
And Susie, if she decides to get
no, she's still in the shadows writing. She's like, "I'm gonna make a graphic novel out of this.
She's like fucking Agatha Christie of fucking this. Yeah.
This is good shit. Hope nothing bad happens to me at a point where everybody knows what's going on in the story and I could die finally." So all three of you get and push on it, and it does. It slides towards the Adonis statue, and it actually reveals a stairway going downstairs into some kind of basement.
I'm on something. Bruce, you go first.
Okay, gun out.
Gun out.
Yeah.
Gun out, book out.
Okay.
Go.
Harry, you go in the middle.
You got it. I got a lantern too. I brought it from the car. I carried it 5 miles the whole time I was running here.
It's impressive. Is it lit?
No.
Okay.
And it's out of gas.
Actually, our friend has a penchant for fire.
Oh, do you have any way to light this?
No.
Very well.
Okay.
I'm going to go ask an orderly real fast. I'll be right back.
No.
No? Okay, well, you want to just try to wing it?
We'll just wing it.
Okay. So you guys traverse down the stairways there, and it does end up into a kind of basement area. And from the looks of it, it looks like there's several dead bodies of old people down here in
How's
this.
it smell in there?
It's actually not bad because it's nice and cool being in the basement. So it's so-so. And it looks like there's been some kind of experiments going on with these bodies. And then give me an occult roll and a spot hidden roll, since that's apparently you guys' jobs.
Yeah.
I'll use 2 points of luck to
Okay.
pass.
Pass.
Both pass. You notice with the occult roll
It's a really
that...
good one for me too.
Oh, okay. You notice with the occult roll that these bodies have etchings carved into their skin of all the different sigils and everything like that. And then, was it a regular pass?
I just regular pass.
Okay. There's numerous symbols of the gods and things like that onto these bodies, but that's pretty much all you're getting from it. And with your super extreme spot hidden, you notice that one of the bodies looks really fresh. So maybe Nosy Susie was onto something and a body is missing from about a week ago. And as you get closer to inspect, you can kind of see something moving underneath the sheet.
Bruce. I like nod my head over at him.
I'm gonna shoot it.
You shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
That's a fail.
It's wide. You shoot it. Wait, how bad was the fail? Do you have a misfire?
This is a 98, and this my thing is a 70.
What's the misfire on it? It should be on the far right of the gun down at the bottom.
I didn't put the gun in.
Okay. Most of them are 9. What kind of gun is it?
I think it's just handgun.
Okay. So I'm going to say it's a misfire then. So you go to shoot it and the casing doesn't even do anything. It's just like a little smoke comes out the barrel on the side.
Oof.
Wow, that was very anticlimactic.
Yeah, I don't even think is that from. That looks like it's from the war.
How old's that ammo in there?
Ammo?
I'm going to go over there and investigate it. Hey, you body, are you moving under there?
Harry, just pull the cover off.
Okay, you got it. Wait, I saw a magic trick like this one time at my birthday party, and they pulled the sheet, and then all the stuff stayed on top. Do you have anything I can put on top of this guy and try to do the magic sheet trick?
Throw my gun on top of the sheet.
Here we go. Fucking do a random.
Does it
roll.
go off?
It's a 45. I'm gonna say the sheet comes out and the gun just plops right onto this dead guy's body. After that, give me a listen check, both of you.
Mine's a pass.
Pass.
Mm-hmm.
You start hearing whispers, and then just you failed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just you, Bruce, start hearing whispers.
Mm-hmm.
They killed me. They killed me. They killed me. They killed me. Seriously, dude, they killed me.
Harry, you hear that? Bruce, anyone?
I didn't hear nothing except that suspicious breeze rolling in here.
Yeah, it sounded like a cool
Very
breeze.
suspicious breeze.
Mhm.
Cool island breeze, considering we're in the woods. It's very weird.
It's almost like nature.
It's almost like nature's trying to crawl back and take over this place, you know?
Do we see what I want to spot hidden out the sheets off of like what could have been crawling under the sheet?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll use 5 more points of luck.
Okay. So as you inspect, there's no markings or lesions anywhere on this guy, but as you get closer to look with that pass, you can see something underneath his skin fold and unfold and then kind of like tuck itself back into the cavity of his body.
Oh God. I think we need to get the hell out of here.
You want to leave?
Yeah, quickly. Is there anything down here of value aside from these dead bodies?
Absolutely not, I don't think.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Very well. You guys bump, leave, and back upstairs. Nosy Susie's up there taking notes. The orderlies are like probably on drugs or something. They don't give a fuck. This is what the fuck's going on.
They don't think any of us are threats. Like we're all
Right.
fucking. He's insane. Susan's insane.
Yeah.
You're
old
Susan.
and grumpy.
Yeah. yeah.
Like, why is that guy not doing puzzles?
And Harry, they don't even know he's here.
Right.
They just
He's like a
literally think
fucking ninja.
man-child. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. As I was mulling around, I did notice something in some of the other rooms. I can't remember what.
How long did you go around this place before coming?
I
to
got
us?
lost, Rusty, and I was stuck in here for at least, let me think, 6 hours. I was late for work.
Statistically speaking, You should. Anyway. Yeah, let's go check some of these rooms. We gotta. What time is it? Is it getting like dark or late?
No, I'm gonna say it's like noonish, and it might be starting to get dark here in a little bit.
Maybe we should just hitchhike out of here.
You want to just leave?
Maybe that's the safest thing.
Okay, we can do that. What do you think, Bruce?
I forgot my gun downstairs.
You want me to run back down there and get it?
Sure.
All right. And then he runs back down there, and then out of the corner of your eye, you see Nosy Susie like scribbling and looking at you guys.
Yeah. Susie, what do you think of all this?
I think this shit's fucking crazy, man. But you guys keep doing.
Or
It was a cigarette.
okay.
You guys keep doing what you're doing, though. This is great stuff. I can't wait till the new people get here. I'm gonna have a shit ton of stuff to tell them.
All right, thanks, Susie. Go back to lurking in the shadows.
All right, you got it. Yeah.
Creeping back in there.
Is Harry back?
Yeah, Harry's back. He's got your gun. I got a strong suspicion we should check out the library, you guys.
Yes.
You look really tired, Rusty.
looks
like
rough.
you're not feeling too good.
just-
We should probably hurry this thing along.
It was a long night. I didn't sleep very well.
Where do you guys want to go next? You know, I've been all over this place. Just whatever place you guys want to go.
Well, you had a good point. I think the library, you know, like everything we've been looking at has to do with gods. It has to do with the occult. Like maybe this retirement home library might have some information.
It's not the biggest library I've ever seen, but then again, I worked in a museum for a little bit. Well, you know that, Rusty, because we worked at the same place and I took your job and everything.
Yep, I know.
But okay, follow me to the library then. And you guys go to the library. Inside the library, it's only like 4 bookshelves surrounding the whole wraparound of the entire place. And then in the center, there is a large cutout kind of underneath the fireplace. And it is a large oil painting of Prometheus.
Prometheus. He's the one with the boulder, right?
No.
The sun.
No. He brought fire to man and gets
right,
his liver pecked out
Oh,
every day.
You like fire. Okay.
Well, what do you think we should do?
I think we should burn it.
I'm with that plan. I'm down for burning anything.
Fuck this place.
So you guys walk up to it. I'm not going to even have you roll or anything because there's a fire going right underneath it. I'm going to say you just find something.
Grab one of the pokers and just flick some of it out.
Yeah. And then the oil painting itself actually ignites in a weird pattern where the bottom just starts to burn up and then it stops, revealing a secret compartment inside there. And there is a jewel inside there, like a what did I call this one? I think it's a ruby, like a fire red ruby.
Good going. Highly inefficient to have to burn your way into a secret compartment, but grab this thing and yeah.
It's almost like some kind of complex design for treasures, you know? Like I love treasures.
Yeah, but why is there treasure in this retirement home?
Beats the shit out of me. Okay, so after what do you guys think next?
Maybe the dining room or the kitchen. Mostly because I'm hungry. I'm gonna be honest. I'm starving.
We did skip breakfast.
We can totally go check out the dining hall. There was, I believe, more gods in there in my 6-hour excursion. And the only reason you didn't see me, Rusty, is because I was hiding from you because I was too embarrassed to let you know that I was lost and couldn't find my way out.
I knew you were there. And I'm proud. I'm proud of you, kid.
Oh, thanks, man. You guys work your way to the dining hall. It is a double stack table, nice chairs going along. There are some paintings along, but another painting sticks out more than anything. It actually has 2. Oh, motherfucker. Sorry. Talk with my hands. It's got 2 wooden staffs crisscrossed, but they're like kind of short. And then above that is a picture of Ares.
I know that one.
Do you?
God of War.
Well, do you think that's something we need to take for whatever we're doing?
Yeah, well, they said crazy. Susan said spears, and we saw staffs. Like maybe these are the. Is there like any? Can I spot hidden to see if there's like a gem thing you can like insert or anything like that?
Yeah, you can give me a spot hidden on the staffs.
Okay.
Or I guess what would you call them when they're shorter?
Ooh, that's like amazing.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you notice that the stabs, by looking at them, looks like they do connect to each other, and it looks like there's about 3 slots for jewels on this staff.
You picking up what I'm putting down, Bruce?
Time for food.
am hungry. I won't deny that.
Okay.
But we can also put these staffs together and insert the jewels. This might be the thing that, well, I don't know what it does, honestly, but I think it's really important. Everything's leading to this. Not the food. Come on, just get food.
Yeah, I think Bruce is already getting in line.
Like a buffet lined up. You're like, yeah, sure, man.
Just in the back row, just Harry and Rusty just reaching up onto the wall to pull these things off.
Scallop potatoes today, huh? My fave.
That season.
Mushy potatoes.
We got it down my notes. They actually reuse the mashed potatoes and freeze dry them to make the scallop potatoes. That's why they come out this way. More rumors in the rumor mill. So Rusty and Harry get the stabs down, connecting them up together. And then upon further inspection of the 3 slots inside this staff, they are etched with different things. There is a symbol for water. There is a symbol for fire. And then there is a bow symbol at the very bottom. But all 3 jewels.
Okay. Well, let's put the red in the fire. If I've learned anything about color schemes.
As you place the jewel into it, you notice that a red crackling energy starts to circle. Are you in line for food?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
in
you're
line
not
for food.
seeing this.
Okay.
So you notice a red energy kind of crackling through the wood of the staff, and I'm gonna need you to make a sanity roll. Just
Oh shit. Okay.
because this shit's crazy.
Shit's crazy. It was a 77. No.
Fail.
Fail.
Okay. So you're gonna lose a whopping 1 point of
Okay.
sanity.
Nice.
Wow! Did you see that thing? It was like a firework in my hand.
Yeah, it might be a little dangerous. Maybe we should wait till we get all the jewels.
Okay. What happened to Bruce?
Yeah, what happened, Bruce?
I figure I'm gonna come back with just like a big bowl of tapioca pudding.
We ready?
Well, that's all you get. You're going to get more than that, Bruce. Here, that's not good for you.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
You don't
What's
want to
after
be
my life?
calcium deficient or anything, especially at your age. If you take a bad fall and you break your hip, I don't know if it'll ever pick itself back together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kick him in the shin.
Ow!
That's how he shows his affection, Harry.
Let's move on.
I do
guess.
it with hurtful words. He just literally hurts people.
Super rude. I'd rather take the hurtful words because I can only understand so many things, anyways.
Yeah.
My shin hurts.
All right, what's next? What else is on this floor?
Well, the staff on here says there's a little symbol of water, so I don't know if it'd be too much of a stretch to assume that we need to go to like the bathroom area, maybe.
Who the fuck would keep a rare treasure jewel in the bathroom?
I have to pee.
Okay.
I guess to the bathroom then.
All right.
As you guys go into the bathroom area, it's pretty nice in here. There's several shower stations, big nice metal bathtubs and stuff with the heated water that comes in and everything. But on the one side of the wall, there's a huge, what do we call it? It's a relief. So a large like mural type thing, but it's like 3D almost. So, and it's of Poseidon fucking like storming the ocean to go with the whole bathroom thing.
I know what to do here.
I'm gonna unzip my pants and take a piss on the wall.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
An orderly somehow just right now comes in. Sir, do you need assistance?
I'd also like to imagine I'm just holding a staff, like in one hand and my dick, and like,
No, I'm good here.
Well, you look like a man with a plan, so I'll leave you back to it. I'll get somebody in here to clean that up right away. You have a good day, sir.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
You got any ideas, Bruce?
Give me spot hidden checks.
sorry.
You're fine.
That's a pass for me.
Okay. As you're, you failed?
Yeah. I
Okay.
failed.
As you're pissing all over the Poseidon fucking relief here, you notice some splashing is going into some seashells. And you're like, look down around where your piss is splashing up at, and there's a little shiny blue jewel inside one of these like cup seashell things tucked away in the wall here.
I was overthinking it. I thought I was do and like every wall. I think we had to light something on fire, but here they just have a jewel in the urinal. I can't believe this is ridiculous. Here we go.
Yeah, the craziest thing, it's like we're trying to wrap this up or something, It's like it was an intricate puzzle at some point, but now it's just giving up on
Harry,
it.
go ahead and reach in there and grab.
You just peed all over it, Rusty.
You know that I care about you.
Who am I kidding? I'll touch your pee any day of the week. Here we go. And he reaches in and grabs the blue jewel out of one of the seashell recesses.
You're gonna want to wash it right after that.
Do I have to?
Yeah, I'm very dehydrated.
Okay, it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe I should talk to the nurse. Maybe get some more fluids.
No, do not talk.
Okay, I won't talk to her then.
She's everywhere.
All right.
Just like Susie. Susie, are you in here? Like a stall opens up.
Yeah. You guys are doing great. I'm going to keep writing this down for the book. I appreciate it.
All right.
Keep up the good work. Next place I would check would probably be the hedge maze out back. Yeah.
I'm most concerned about the hedge maze because I don't know if you've noticed, but, well, you know.
It's still not quite dark yet, but you guys are making good time. You head out to the hedge maze. Give me a navigate.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, I failed.
You both failed with 20 somethings?
I have a 63. Sorry, I did these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I failed. I have a
It's
10
maze.
for navigate.
Well, okay. I'm going to say it's a pass. I was stuck in that maze. After the 6 hours I was stuck in the building, I was stuck in that maze for an additional 4 hours. So I think I got it figured out pretty good, Rusty sir and Bruce sir.
I want to imagine we still get lost.
Yeah, so it's really starting to get dark now. Almost on the verge where they're going to lock up. You've probably spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours inside this maze.
Rusty, I thought you said you got it figured out.
I thought I did. I left a bunch of breadcrumbs here when I was here the other day, and a bird must have came and got it.
Why did you have breadcrumbs?
I stole a bunch of bread out of the buffet line because somebody stole all the tapioca pudding.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of monster would take all the tapioca pudding.
Yeah, we digress.
Wait, here it is. And you end up in the center of the maze finally, and there is a large statue of Artemis there with her bow drawn, and she's like kind of barely covered, like she was in the middle of taking a bath. And also,
I know what to do here.
there is a statue of a deer staring at her, her bow drawn at the deer.
I'm going to try shooting the deer with my gun.
Roll to shoot it.
That's a pass.
All right, you shoot the deer, it falls down.
Excellent work, Bruce.
Realistically, with the mythology story is that somebody caught Artemis bathing. She turned them into a deer and then hunted them down. So my idea for this puzzle was that you just rip off a piece of cloth and cover the deer's eyes. But either way, you shot the deer.
That
Oh,
deer
wow,
don't
would
have
I
eyes
never
anymore.
figure that out.
I'm sorry. I was overthinking this fucking story, and I'm sorry. So you shoot the deer. The deer falls over dead. Job done and done. All of a sudden, the statue of Artemis starts easing up tension on her bow and like turning back to like she's gonna take a bath. All of it like moving and frictionless. It's obviously some kind of spell or something that this statue is under. And then another compartment on the base of the statue slides down, and there's a green jewel inside there.
We've done it. I think we have all the jewels. Now, how the fuck do we do? What do we do with this shit? Last time I put a jewel in there, it did not go so hot.
Well, maybe we should try putting it back together.
Yeah, I think putting it back together would be great. Susan, is that you?
Yeah, you guys don't really know the way through this maze. I could have took you there in like 5 seconds. But you want me to stay in the shadows?
I want nosy Susan like every campaign.
If you need any help, I'll be here.
I'll go help with the jewels back in.
Okay, so you guys pop in the jewels. Energy crack, 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 crack. And then actually a large onyx blade shings out, and this staff turns into a spear now.
Wow.
I know, that's the craziest thing. Like a big black thing just swinging at my face like that.
That's a lot of information. That
Well,
I
it
don't
happened.
know.
You saw it, Rusty. You saw it, Bruce. The big black thing just swung right by my mouth.
All right,
and
all right. Well,
Let's cut our way out of this maze.
all right, yeah. Susan, could you please escort us out of here?
Yeah, follow me.
It's like a straight line. Like, you're the center.
And then as you escape, be like, hold on. I think they might have locked the door. There's a secret tap you got to get in, and they'll let you in for the emergency tap. I paid off some of the guards because it turns out I'm very well off.
You are more fascinating by the minute.
I know I should be a real character. Instead, I'm just in the shadows. But I'm writing this book, and everybody will love me someday.
Yeah.
She runs up to the door and knocks, and the door kind of just pushes open. Oh, it doesn't seem like they locked it.
Oh, fuck.
And she walks inside, and then all of a sudden, you guys hear, ah!
Rusty, what's wrong?
Susie, you having a stroke?
I think something bad happened to her.
No. She knows everything.
Wait, what have we been normally doing? I need an answer to this problem. Nope, she's gone. She must be dead or something.
Oh, you bring up a valid point. All right, let's go quickly. Let's
All
go
right,
see what she's doing.
you walk inside, and there's a large blood trail leading off, and then you hear noises coming from. You're assuming the third story, like the thing upstairs finally broke out or whatever. Blah 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 blah.
Harry.
Yeah?
This is just like that other time.
It's almost exactly like it. It's almost like the person creating these stories only has the same 7 ideas that they use over and over and over again.
Yeah, well, all right. I don't have a magical scroll with writing this time that's going to enhance you into a demon warrior, but we do got this cool ass spear.
It does look. Can I hold it?
No.
Okay. I have let me look around. Oh, okay. I found this shoe on the floor. It's a Nosy Susan's shoe fell off. I'll just whack someone in the face with this.
Yeah, that's more your speed. Hey, Bruce, I actually want you to have this because you've proven to be a deadly adversary.
I don't have enough hands for this.
He's got the book and his gun.
Oh, okay. Well, it's all on me then. Let's do this, bitch.
Okay, so you hear the noises coming blah, 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 blah. The monster thing. What I originally planned was that it is so kind of flapping its wings up along the ceiling there. You can see Nosy Susan. She's dead. She's cut in half. He's got a piece in this side, a piece in this side of his bottom talon claw things, and completely smooth face on this demon thing flapping its ways. No eye sockets or your mouth or anything, just flat. But it still makes a jawline. Large horns coming out and stuff, and it's just flapping and looking at you.
How high up is it?
I'm going to say about the ceiling height, so maybe like, let's say it's a big building, so like 10, 15 feet up.
Okay. I don't think I can throw this spear that high, Bruce.
I'll cast Cloak of Flame or Cloak of Fire.
Oh, you don't know magic. You crazy son of a bitch.
Go for it.
Do I just roll this for sanity points?
Uh,
It's just magic points and sanity points.
Yep,
That's
so
it.
deduct your magic points, and then,
And then
4 points of sanity you're
points.
going to deduct. And then also you roll a sanity check too.
What's going on? What are you doing, Bruce?
It's pass.
Okay, you're fine. But you see that Bruce, what's the description say for the Cloak of Fire there? First time using magic in Call of Cthulhu.
Wow.
Wreathes the caster in weaving, glittering points of light, each spark dragging a luminous trail and flickering white hot. Sealed within the cloak, the caster raises several inches off the ground.
So you're floating in the air right now with a
Yeah.
Holy shit.
fiery cloak behind you.
It all makes sense.
That all makes sense.
Perfect. Rusty, remember when I turned into a demon thing? Like, this thing's kind of cool too. Like, did you know he could do that?
No, but there were a lot of clues. He was really into fire.
Oh, I could see that. Huh. You think he can, like, battle the demon thing on his own and we can just leave?
Yeah, I'm not going to do shit, so let's hope so.
As you're still standing there, the thing kind of flapping and, like, can tell you're there. He gets closer. Now you can really see him in the light. So both of you give me another sanity check. Just a sanity check. Let's see what happens. Pass or fail?
I passed.
Pass?
Failed.
Failed. You're going to take a D4. You're going to lose one more whopping point of sanity. Wow.
You're doing all right.
You've been through the shit.
Nat at the museum 2.0.
Good thing I'm like part scary monster, I think. Otherwise, I'd be scared of that thing too.
Yeah,
you know?
you're literally not phased.
I just don't know how it works or anything, you know? Like, I have bad dreams all the time, you know? But I think we should, like, just battle this guy and get it over with.
All right, listen. You're going to get on my shoulders. You're going to hold the spear. And then he's going to fire. Phoenix Man is going to fight. And we're going to take care of that shit.
Sounds good to me. I got the shoe.
No, use the spear.
Oh, the spear? I thought I wasn't allowed to touch the spear.
No, you're going to get on my shoulders, and now you're going to have extra reach. You want me to get on your shoulders, Rusty? Or Harry?
I think so, because I think my legs are a little bit stronger.
Oh, you piece of shit. All right.
All right, I'm actually going to roll for his strength here. Oh, I got an 11. He can hold you fucking perfectly fine. It's like he's been waiting his whole life to hold you like this.
Just wrapped around his neck.
This represents our relationship and how much we hold each other up.
Your thighs are so much more comfortable than I thought they would be, Rusty.
Just don't talk about big black things.
All right, you got it, man. Wow, this is so comfortable. Let's kill this monster. Charge! So let's start the fighting thing. We'll fight this monster. So you got your cloak going on. Does it do anything else cool?
It
That's all right. It's like purely aesthetic.
It's aesthetics.
doubles my movement. Again, as bonus die to Dex. Anything attacking me with an unarmed thing takes a d6 of damage.
Ooh, okay.
And I also take damage when something attacks me, half the amount of damage that they take.
Okay. What is your guys' dex?
40.
40?
Mine is 45.
Okay, I'm going to say, because that's the one stat that I didn't write down on this motherfucker, he's going to have a 30. So you guys go first, because humans always go first in my stories. And the way it's going to work is that you just get to go. If you want to do a damage roll, like with a spear or a gun, you roll the dice, and then I get to roll a chance to dodge. And then we go from there.
You want to go first? Fire Phoenix?
Yeah, I'll go first. So from inside the thing, I'm going to shoot out. See if I can hit it. 10. So
That's an
that hits.
extreme pass?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
60 points below my thing.
Oh, yeah, so you did it. So what's your damage on that?
I don't know.
What
Again,
is it
I
for?
didn't write down.
Oh, for your gun?
Yeah.
So let's just say it's a 1d6 and then
That's
no.
what it says here. Yeah.
Okay. 1d6, but because you got an extreme pass on it, you get to do piercing damage. So it's going to be. There's no damage. Is there a damage bonus?
No.
No. Or is there a plus or anything? Just 1d6?
Just 26.
Okay, so it's going to be 1d6 plus 6.
Okay. So 10 total points of damage.
Holy shit. Okay. Things don't have a lot of hit points here in Call of Cthulhu. Okay, with that, the shot goes off, and then you hear like he's making some kind of noise, but he doesn't have a mouth. You don't know where this fucking noise is coming from.
Susan, is that you?
Uh,
Holy shit, is it you?
Just hear it in stereo.
I'm cut in half. Somebody tell my life story.
Oh my god, I think they've been experimenting on the people.
Somehow I'm still alive after being cut in half. Is that what my ass looks like?
I want
of it
to
anyway.
put you out of your misery.
Please put me out.
Stab her with the spear.
Oh, yeah, perfect. I'm going to just say you did that. As sympathy. Is that all you got? I'm still alive here. Let me write this down. No. And then the monster, you actually get to, I'm going to say you get a real attack this time, and you can attack the monster if you want.
What is my spear damage? Because I didn't include that on my sheet. I have unarmed. I have a cane sword.
So it would just be your fighting. So what's your fighting brawl?
25.
25? No, it's
Yeah.
library, isn't it? Oh, no, library.
Nope.
So fighting
25.
brawl's 25. So 25 would be.
That's fail.
Oh, it's fail? Okay. Well, I don't even have to dodge because you failed. Try to, anyways. Yeah. Oh, I failed too, so it don't fucking matter. Whatever. All right, monster's turn. He's going to try to swipe at you because you are not a fiery wizard.
It's fair.
55. What's my. Nope, that's a fail. He swings and misses. He's a complete waste of time. That brings us back up to Chris. Bruce. Bruce.
Shoot him again. 37, so that's a pass.
Regular pass?
I think so. What is like a
It has it broken down on the thing, so it should say, what's your firearms score? And the two little numbers next to it.
20%. That's the only other. Oh, 35, 14.
And you got 37?
Yeah.
Okay.
So regular pass.
Okay. So yeah, you just get to do the 1d6 on him then.
4.
Holy shit, okay. That's it. Not a lot of health on this guy. And he's down. And then Susan's body parts plop on the floor, and the monster.
Stab it. I'm gonna think back to my memory in the Great War. I remember there was we were winning the battle. My unit was taking over this village, and then some fire monster fucking came out, and I'm just huh.
It's all coming back to me.
But that's it. I won't even say anything to anybody. It's just I have maybe suspicions.
Okay. Both of you give me a listen check.
Hey, listen. No. Super fail.
It's pass.
Pass. You hear, Rusty doesn't hear shit. Harry doesn't hear shit because he's too busy humming again, because he does that when he gets nervous. But Bruce hears what sounds like a lot of like wings flapping coming from all the rooms on the bottom floor.
Oh shit!
And then as you look over, you can kind of see dark masses. So where this one creature was, there is now hundreds of them pouring in from out of these rooms and basically trying to bum rush towards you in the center hallway here.
How far are we away from like the sarcophagus room?
That would be on the 3rd story, so you just got to run up the stairs.
I want to run up the stairs and just try to get out of here.
Okay, so give me a track, just to see how it goes. I'm gonna say you're.
Well, it's this and this.
Oh no, wait, that's up to Rusty because he's actually still carrying you right now with the spear thing, right? You're still on
Harry.
his shoulders.
Harry?
Harry.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we got a 17.
Perfect.
He is so strong and loves you so much. Yeah, he is running with you on his shoulders up the stairs.
I'm like using the spear to like whip his ass. Like, go Harry.
And then I'm gonna say because you have your cloak of fire on right now, you're fucking super fast anyway. So you probably his feet don't even touch the stairs. He just zips right up.
Human Torch.
Yeah. It's just zipping right up the stairs.
With my thing, that makes my move rate 8.
Yeah, that's fucking flying fast. Right, because what's your move rate is 6? Yeah, you're way ahead of everybody. You guys get up to the sarcophagus room, and it seems like the flying stopped. It seems like they're kind of just hovering down in that first floor for some reason. Like they're almost too scared to venture further up. The chains seem to have broken on this box, and smoke, like black dark smoke, is starting to pour out of it. Just to zip through it, I guess, you see a hand starting to crawl and wrap around the lid of the sarcophagus, and it pops and breaks the chains. Oh my God, Rusty, can you see this thing? It's another monster of some kind. It's crazy. Who would just keep this in an old folks' home? It's terrifying.
I don't know, but we need to finish what we started back in the museum.
By killing Miss Summers? I thought we killed her already.
Never mind. All right.
Does she have a daughter of some kind? Maybe that's a twist ending.
Put me down.
Okay, here you go.
I'm gonna slowly approach the sarcophagus and like a spot hidden to see if there's like any holes I could.
As he popped open the lid, the chains are still binding him a little bit, but you see like there is enough room. If you wanted to, you could just shove that.
Yeah, I just want to ram that.
Okay, give me a roll on it. Just give me a strength roll. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's gonna super pass.
Super pass? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, easily you take the spear and shove it in there. And then white light starts to just pour from around the edges of the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
I think we should get out of here.
No, I ain't done with this shit.
I just a couple more jabs.
Okay. The box is really like rumbling now.
Does the spear like snap or anything? Or?
It's like lodged in there now. Like you shoved it into something that was like hard, and now it's stuck in there. And plus, it's whipping so hard. You give me another strength roll to see if you can pull it back out. Fuck it. And you get to keep it forever. No. Okay, it breaks free of your old man grip, and now it's just shaking wildly. The chains are starting to snap off now, and this white light is glowing and glowing and glowing and glowing and brighter. It almost looks like the whole sarcophagus now is glowing red hot, like it's ready to explode.
Yeah, I think you're right, Harold. We need to get the fuck out of here.
All right, Bruce. I don't want to touch you because you're made of fire right now, but let's get out of here. I was going to hold your hand or something nice or something because you're like a grandpa to me too, you know? And like, what am I doing talking? Let's go. And then all the monsters seem to have vacated the premises. And then you make...
flying off of the distance.
Yeah, like they're out of the building now. Like, actually, yeah, fuck it. That's the story. They're fucking... You see them flying off and back into the woods and shit. And... you walk outside, and then the explosion happens. Boom! Big explosion. Fucking flash of light from the unfinished ceiling of the place and everything. And, yeah. That happened.
Well, Harry, there goes my retirement plan.
I think you can still stay here. I mean, what are the chances that there's another monster in this place? We already killed the one, you know?
Yeah, I think I'm good. I think we need to accept our destiny of Harry and Rusty.
Well, I think we should bring Bruce with us. He still got his gun and his cape made of fire.
Bruce can get like an adjoining apartment or something.
Oh, that sounds nice. What do you think, Bruce?
I want dinner.
Let's go get dinner.
Is like the kitchen still fine? Like, I can go.
Yeah, if I can go in there, if I can eat, who gives a fuck? Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. That's pretty much the rushed version of Call of Cthulhu. What'd you guys think? Any questions, comments, concerns?
So was that like Hafner coming out of the box, or what was maybe coming out of the
No, that was so the idea I was thinking of going into this was that it was going to be one of the protectors, because the spear can't really kill Haster.
Okay.
But definitely can kill the protector. And I had
Was that the other guy we saw? Like there was yellow and the black.
Yes.
Robe? Okay.
Yep. And I have actually the stats for that. So if once he came out of the sarcophagus, he was going to grow in size, and basically, if you didn't stab him right away, he was going to grow and break through the ceiling, and he was going to be about as tall as the building itself. Yeah. And then so with his stats here, he was going to have a strength of 225, which the highest a human could possibly be is only 99. His size was going to be 285, which also the tallest man in the world would only be a 99. Intelligence and all that don't matter, but in one hit, he would have been able to do 46 plus 5d6. And how many hit points do both you guys have?
16.
16. So that would have been an insta-kill right there. Big scary monster. But you stopped it before he could get to that point.
Thank you, Susan. Rest in peace.
Tell my story.
What? So there was like some kind of fight between the gods, or
Right.
humans, right? The humans and the gods.
Yep. And then they found, from the backstory, the humans found a way to kind of fend for themselves against these gods, but not the gods themselves, but more like their monsters. And then with that, the big boss said we should just go back to sleep and wait. The humans will forget about this magic eventually, because humans always forget, and then we'll wake back up at that point. But Haster's not cool with that. He still wants to wreak havoc. So the idea with the box is that he created this thing that still has a portion of himself in it, along with several of the monsters that he's made that like the people were killing at this point in time, to basically like just run through the box and wreak havoc. Because the only thing he wants in life is to wreak havoc. That's his job, is chaos. And if certain stipulations are met, it will wake him up sooner. And then that's not really his fault, right? That somebody else woke him up. And that's his mentality behind the story.
And that's why the box keeps reappearing.
Yes.
He's trying to trigger conditions to be woken up.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. Very exciting. So that is our fourth edition, or fifth edition of Roleplay for One. Yeah, it's getting pretty elaborate.
Right. It's like digging deep. I can't wait till I have a climactic ending, you know?
Yeah. And maybe 4 more hours to play the game.
Right.
I thought it was great. We didn't even need to rush. I think it was a blast. I enjoyed playing. It was fun having Chris. My favorite line is
Hastifer. I can't remember Haster's name, so that's what I came up with.
You know the guy with the yellow.
You know. Thank you guys so much. So if you enjoyed the show, go ahead and share an episode on Facebook, or you can go ahead and share directly from Spotify into various social media platforms, whatever you'd like. Become a patron if you want to support us. We just bought a new camera, just with just more space, honestly, so we can just start recording full episodes and not having things get cut off or anything.
Or the autofocus thing messing up.
Or the
Hopefully that's cleared up
autofocus.
now.
Yeah, so we just keep, the patrons keep supporting us, and the content just keeps getting better. Nate didn't buy this robe, but you can see, the more you guys put in, the more we put in as well. So thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Was it 2 hours long?
Yeah, 2 hours and 6.